Hey, I'm AmazzonKane. I do rewatch videos of Anaconda. I'm obsessed with it. I want to run a reboot of the series. That's pretty much it. Anyways, I'm still excited that I got to interview the creator of the show. I'm so happy to do that. And I thought, since she mentioned that this was her favorite episode, The Bird Lady of Tapwater Springs, I thought I'd review it. Haven't gotten to it yet. This is going to be fun. Poor Gordy.
Day of school in my entire life. On account of I have to stay late after school. I'd be punished for finishing the orange paint and art class before Nanette Van Ward had a chance to finish it. Fortunately, Josephine Praline is here too, on account of she refused to do a report on evolution.
It's a good line. It's funny. Oh, and Johnny's sleeping.
Johnny is just here because he fell asleep in class and doesn't know class is over. 20 more seconds until detention is finally over at last, and I will not have to stare out this boring old window.
Johnny's a heavy sleeper.
Hey, a bird just flew into our window. I pray it's all right.
In your seats! Detention is not over until the late bell rings!
Until my ego is done having a power trip!
Dismissed.
I hope it didn't suffer. I smashed my head into a window once, and I'm fine. Yeah, with lots of tomato sauce. What? I
Huh?
thought you asked me if I like noodles. So what do we do with it now?
I'm confused too.
Small deserve a proper funeral. One toilet burial coming up. Give me your
Oh, dang.
Johnny Abadi. Hey, why didn't you use your own mitt? Because mine's right-handed, and this is a bird. Oh.
And
Should we say a few words?
Johnny had it on him.
So, dear bird, as you make your way to that great big sky in the sky. Oh.
It lives.
What? Angela, you healed a dead bird. I did? It's a miracle. No, wait. I didn't heal that dead bird on account of it wasn't really dead. It was just stunned. Like my brothers when they rollerblade into a wall. Her brothers
What?
too? Hallelujah. Oh, holy. No, what I mean is...
This one has a lot of funny lines so far.
School, Gina Lash, all on account of that healer stuff.
The masses are always hungry for something extraordinary to believe in.
Gina! I want to like you!
I just heard from Johnny Abadi how you raised that bird from the dead and was
Aw.
wondering if you could heal my pet iguana. He seems depressed.
I'm sorry, Jimmy, but I am not a healer. What happened at school today just
Yeah,
happened.
and mental health's come a long way since, so...
Give you a piece of my mom's famous cornbread if you try.
Cornbread?
Gina! God damn it!
Everyone's hungry, Angela. Do your miracle thing.
All right, the next time I see your iguana, Jimmy Jamal,
Thanks, Angela. Her name is Albert.
cheer up.
Her name is Albert.
Life is good.
Gender nonconformity.
Was that a smile? I think I just saw her smile. Thanks, Angela Anaconda. You're amazing.
Maybe he was smiling because it was no longer in his back pocket.
Oh, man, by the time we
Appreciate
get
the
our
cartoon
lunch,
logic.
it'll be over.
Angela, I'll give you cutsies if you want.
You will?
Well, Candy May's in an episode.
I heard from Bob, who heard from Sue, who heard from Johnny, that you have special healing powers. I'll let you cut if you just make sure I don't starve to death waiting for my lunch.
The line is long.
And Candy May is
On the other
very
hand, I wouldn't
gullible.
want to take advantage of anybody. On the other hand,
Candy May is
the line
gullible.
is long. Okay.
Nah,
Did you see that? The nerve of Angela Anaconda using her influence to cut in front of moi. The nerve of her even more. The nerve of her even more than that.
One cupcake so you don't get lost on your way home from school. One pencil cap eraser in exchange for growing up to be a football player.
I feel it is my duty to inform you all that Angela Anaconda is pulling the cashmere over your poor gullible eyes.
Scissors in a comic book for a warm summer. One shoelace for not
I
having.
feel like there's some fun commentary in here.
January and Carlene, we're too good for this element. Do you believe what fools they are, girls? Girls? I'll give you facial if you bless me with eternal fashion sense. I'll give you a facial even more.
Angela, I was thinking, the next time you get in trouble with Mrs. Brinks, I'd be glad to clap erasers for you.
Oh, Gordy, you're so sweet.
Sure, in exchange for you preventing something bad from happening to me.
Like what?
I don't know, a snake bite, falling into a manhole, the usual stuff.
Placebo effect.
Something bad not happening to Gordy Reinhardt coming right up.
And that is why they call it the table of contents. I knew you'd all find that fascinating. Now, let's turn to the back of our books for an even bigger surprise, the index!
Angela Anaconda, where did you get that yo-yo?
Johnny Abadi gave it to me in exchange for eyesight.
But Johnny isn't blind.
Then I guess
I don't know, Angela. This whole thing's getting out of control.
my healing powers, even if they are not real, seem to be cheering people up. Besides, even if I do get in trouble, Gordy Reinhardt promised to clap erasers for me.
Pardonnez-moi, Mrs. Brinks.
Oh my
have
God.
you amended your no yo-yoing in class policy? Because if you have, then I suppose Angela wouldn't be violating it.
Angela Anaconda!
Nanette.
Yo-yoing in class? What in heaven's name has gotten into you? You are to clap erasers immediately!
Okay.
What's this? Using Gordy Reinhardt as your personal lackey?
Oh, didn't you hear, Mrs. Brinks? Angela Anaconda has discovered she has healing powers, which she has been using on others in exchange for gifts and favors.
Angela Anaconda!
This is another one like Hot Bob and Chocolate where everyone else is making the situation bigger than it needs to be.
Albert. Tell her, Angela.
Don't be modest, Angela. Demonstrate your powers for Mrs. Brinks. Certainly she has something that can benefit from your special talents.
Well, Angela, if you really have healing powers, I would be absolutely overjoyed if you could make it so I can dance again.
You used to dance?
Before this artificial hip, I used to do a lot of things, Mr. Abati. Now, Angela.
Yes, a lot of things.
Angela.
She still does a lot of things.
Oh. Well,
Touch my butt, I don't care!
may you dance again like you never danced before.
Placebo
It's
effect.
almost real.
Oh, great.
Oh, hey, there's that redheaded kid in the back. That extra.
Stunned.
May I have this dance, Javier?
Nice healing powers, Angela.
Oh, who's that
Care to
extra?
dazzle us again by demonstrating on someone else?
Wonder who that crew member is.
There is someone I would like to demonstrate on in that War. Brothers and sisters, I am Angela the Faith Healer. And who better for my first healing demonstration than the biggest heel of all, Nanette War.
Oh, this is funny.
Why, Ninny Pooh, in addition to looking your usual awful self, you're also looking awfully unusual. Let's put some color in those cheeks.
Could have been more funny.
Heel.
I do appreciate the televangelist thing they got going on. Oh, hey. I love that vehicle.
Uh-oh. It looks like somebody can use some medical attention. Looking for you, Ninny Pooh. Dr. Anaconda Medicine Woman is here.
Oh, this is a parody of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Anaconda, you will beg. Heal me so I can dance again. Well, fear not, Ninny Wart, for I have just the thing. Dr. Anaconda's iguana wart oil.
Snake oil.
Looks like I used a little too much Eye of Newt, or in this case, Eye of Albert.
I wonder how that Eye of Albert came to be.
Iguana, at least you can dance. Dance. Dance away, Nanette Compoop. Away.
It's so weird. I love it.
Angela?
See, everyone? I told you Angela has no healing powers.
No healing powers? Nonsense! That was the best I've danced in years. If it weren't for Angela's powers, I could have been seriously injured. In fact, there are a few more things I'd like you to heal, Angela. Not the least of which is my pesky bunion.
More things?
This Brings needs to get touched by someone who is over the age of 18.
What Angela's saying is, with you almost getting injured there, it appears her powers may be fading.
Yeah, that's right. I think I used up most of them trying to make you dance.
Well, at least they didn't go to waste.
Please, Angela, just one more healing.
Oh, gee, Josephine Praline.
I suppose
Okay, that was legitimately nice.
Thanks, Gina Lash. You really healed my problem.
Jealousy is not very becoming on you, Nanette. The use of religion in Anaconda is a really interesting one, as it's clearly got a Christian point of view behind the scenes, and that point of view definitely gives it a little more license to make fun of it, and it feels like the satire comes from a more informed point of view, as opposed to an outsider who has a very simplistic straw man perspective on the faith. And me being Jewish and not very religious, one thing I do notice, at least in how insiders portray their own faith and culture, Jews seem to portray more the culture in a satirical light. We tend to make fun of the personalities of people in the Jewish community and the culture and how people can be overbearing instead of the faith itself. I notice a lot less of that, whereas Christian satire seems to poke fun more at the faith itself and some of the idiosyncrasies with belief.
Believe in the belief.
Just a stray observation. I personally think people are very judgmental towards the religious or towards atheists, and if it's not hurting anyone, live and let live. I do find it really interesting in this show that they are able to get away with religious commentary. But like I said, what I do like about it is that it does feel like it comes from a more informed point of view. Maybe there are some stereotypes in there, like the religious mob in Yellow Book Road, but then you also have Martyrdom of Saint Nanette, which goes into more detail on Ash Wednesday, which to an outsider like me, you're learning through it. And this feels like it's another satire on some of the silliness of blind faith in general, as opposed to, I don't know what sect of Christianity it's poking fun at. It seems to be more making fun of blind faith in general and how people want to latch on to certain things. I saw that there was a very much a fun in making fun of it. It didn't feel heavy-handed. It didn't feel like it had a political agenda. It didn't feel like it was trying to tell you something. It was trying to get you to believe a certain thing, where I've seen other shows that take more of that stance. This was making fun of a behavior, and it's another episode like Hot Bob and Chocolate where it shows Angela at the center of society's madness, and I do tend to like those episodes. I will say on this subject, one thing that was really nice, while you saw Gina stealing Angela's food again, and I know I complain about that character a lot, I'm trying to cut back. It was legitimately very nice that Gina was helping her out at the end, getting her out of that situation. I would have really liked to see more of that stuff. I would have liked to see more of that side of Gina, how she comes up with creative solutions. I see that so rarely in the show, and I see so much more of her jerk moments. I feel like this character really could be more. This episode had some funny moments in there, too. I, of course, loved Johnny falling asleep in class. I liked the depressed iguana that Jimmy Jamal somehow keeps in his back pocket. I love the cartoon logic. And it's overall a very fun satire. Like I said, it puts the fun in making fun of something.